is a gift. And when you bring it into your relationship, it creates a sense of intimacy that's just really hard to match.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Marissa Linnell. If you are not new here, hi and welcome back. If you are new here, I do not know what brought you here, but I love that for us. On this channel, we talk about all things life, because life is life now out of all of us, and we are going through it together right here, right now on this channel. So please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you are interested in joining the party. Today, we are going to talk about embracing your feminine energy and how you can bring it into your relationships to foster deeper connections and love. Now, we all want a relationship where we can act in our preferred energy, right? I mean, I've been in situations and relationships to where I had to act primarily in my masculine energy, emotionally, physically, mentally, and I prefer to act in my feminine energy. So it's just really nice to be in a healthy relationship to where I can actually do that 99.9% of the time. If you ever wonder how to tap into your feminine side and just create more fulfilling relationships, this is the video for you. So grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, whatever vibe it is that you're on. We're vibing today. It's another gloomy day out in LA. Got my little fake fireplace going on. It's a vibe. So let's get into it. So let's start with one of the most powerful tools in any relationship, which is going to be active listening. Feminine energy thrives on connection, and listening deeply is one of the best ways to cultivate that. So when your partner is speaking, make sure that you are fully present, okay? Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and just really hear what they're saying without interrupting. It's not about immediately solving their problem. It's about creating a space where they feel understood and valued. So, for example, if your partner comes home from work and they're really stressed out, instead of offering solutions right away, just be there to listen and just, you could say things like, dang, that sounds really stressful. It sounds overwhelming. What is something that I can do to help you right now in this situation? Is there anything I can do to help? This simple act of you just actually listening, letting them get it all out, offering your help instead of immediately coming up with a solution is going to deepen your emotional intimacy. Now, let's talk about vulnerability. Feminine energy is all about being authentic and having emotional openness. And oftentimes it can be a little uncomfortable and a little scary, but being vulnerable with your partner invites them to be vulnerable with you. So start small here, okay? For example, instead of brushing off a situation where something happened and it bothered you, try bringing it up and just saying things like, hey, when this happened, this is how I felt, it bothered me, and I want to talk about it. When you express your emotions honestly and just in a nice way, you're not only honoring yourself, but also creating a safe space for your partner to share their feelings too. Treat vulnerability as a strength, you guys, not a weakness, okay? I know a lot of people think it's a weakness, but it's really not. Treat it as a strength. It's honestly the key to building connection and trust. Next is polarity. Lean into polarity, okay? One of the most beautiful dynamics in a relationship is the balance between the masculine and feminine energy. Feminine energy is receptive, intuitive, and nurturing, while your masculine energy is often about direction and structure and action. So, to embrace your feminine side, practice allowing your partner to take lead on things. So, for example, if your partner is suggesting a date night, okay, let them plan it. Let them handle all the details from the date, the time, the location. Let them handle all the details. And you simply just show up and just enjoy yourself. Literally just yesterday, my man said he wanted to have a date night and asked if we can get a babysitter. I said, okay, that's fine. Just let me know the date and the time, and you handle everything else. I don't even care where we're going because it's none of my business. I'm just gonna go and show up. This is me being in my feminine energy. This is me being receptive to his masculine energy. And it has nothing to do with giving up your independence or your opinions. I know a lot of people say that this is just about creating a safe space for your partner so that they can step into their masculine energy while you lean into the art of receiving. It honestly helps keep the relationship fresh and alive and balanced. Next is prioritizing self-care. Okay, this is a big one because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Believe me, I have tried. Feminine energy flourishes when we are balanced, when we're confident, and just radiant. That's why self-care is a non-negotiable thing. So take time to make sure you are nourishing yourself physically, emotionally, mentally. Indulge in bubble baths and journaling and spending time in nature. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you need to do. When you take care of yourself, you show up in your relationship as your best self, full of energy and just love to give. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, so don't let anyone ever make you feel that way. It is not selfish, it's essential. Next is practicing gratitude and appreciation. Another way to embrace your femininity in your relationship is just practicing gratitude and appreciation. A simple thank you can go a long way. So make it a habit to acknowledge all of your partner's efforts, okay? No matter how small it is. So for example, if they make you a cup of coffee, if they take care of a chore around the house, let them know how much you really do appreciate it. I literally thank you the hell out of my man for anything that he does. Even little things that may not seem like a big deal to him. There are little things like little chores around the house that, you know, he feels like only a man should do. Like as far as like taking out the trash. I don't know the last time I took out the trash. He takes out the trash. I thank him every time he takes out the trash. Sometimes he responds with, what do you mean? That's my job. But honestly, I mean, it's unspoken rule and job in my head, but because he's a man of heavy masculinity, yeah, he believes that, and I'm happy he does, because I don't believe in me touching the trash ever. But I thank him for it because I want to acknowledge the things that he does around the house. I want him to know that nothing goes unnoticed, and I'm just grateful that he is that type of man, that he is the man who handles the things that I believe a man should handle. I think me being so thankful, it doesn't only strengthen our bond, but it also encourages more loving behavior from him in return. So I honestly feel like the more I thank him, the more he responds with doing more things all the time. Gratitude is very contagious, and that shows it, and it sets the tone for a happy and healthy and harmonious relationship. Next is slowing down and be present. In today's fast-paced world, it's so easy for us to get caught up doing rather than in the being. And if you are a parent or somebody who has a very demanding job, or hell, if you are both, it's very easy for us to get wrapped up in all these things, and we get wrapped up in the doing instead of the being, right? I often have to remind myself that feminine energy thrives in stillness and presence. So it's important that I slow down and fully engage with my partner. For example, instead of rushing through dinner, because I'm naturally a fast eater, but instead of rushing through dinner, scrolling on my phone, responding to things, or researching things, whatever it is I'm doing, trying to get to my next task, I truly allow dinner to be an uninterrupted time for just him and I. A time where we can truly connect. I make sure to ask meaningful questions. I ask about his day. I make sure I ask follow-up questions, share stories. We just simply enjoy each other's time and company. Presence is a gift. And when you bring it into your relationship, it creates a sense of intimacy that's just really hard to match. Embracing your feminine energy in a relationship is just about showing up authentically with openness and warmth. These tips like active listening, vulnerability, self-care, gratitude, and just slowing down are small shifts that make a big difference in how you connect with your partner. So remember, femininity isn't about conforming to these stereotypes or losing your independence. It's about leaning into the qualities that bring harmony, depth, and love to your relationship. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Please sound off in the comments below and let me know which tip you are excited to try. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you know of anyone that this video can benefit, please be sure to share it with them. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video, and until next time, smooches.
I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, you can't